Hello and welcome. In this video I want to talk about why I don't recommend for people to mount their therapy lights on their door. I know this is the most popular option because you've got this door hook like this already included in your box, and of course it's the easiest thing to do. You just find a door which is compatible with this hook. Remember, not all doors are actually compatible with this hook because the door may be too wide or too narrow and then the hook will wobble. And if it's got a reach, like this door for instance, then it's not going to work at all. So if the door is not compatible with the hook, you don't have this option. You need to mount it in a different way. And I strongly recommend mounting it on the wall in your bedroom or other room you want to do treatment every day. All you need to do is just get yourself a very strong hook according to the type of wall you have at home. So I cannot recommend that it should be this one or that one because everybody has got different types of walls. So get the appropriate hook which will hold the weight of the light. And if you intend in the future to combine two lights together, so it needs to be really solid hook which will withstand the weight of the light, and then you can safely mount it on the wall like I've done it for my parents in Poland. Have a look at this picture here. I just mounted their light on the wall next to their beds so they can do light therapy, and after they finish they are usually very relaxed, so they can go immediately on the bed to lie down and relax even further, which helps the body to use this energy produced by the light in our body, which is like ATP and extra collagen, to actually use it to do some repair and restoring our muscles, joints and other tissues. So let's get back to the mounting your light on the door. As you see here, I've got the standard size light. This is a full body panel, 36 inches tall, 9 inches wide, 3 inches thick, which is the standard for most full body panels. And I've got it mounted on the door hook. The hook is on the door, and of course I've got the pulley system. As you see, the pulley system takes quite a lot of space here, and I've got it and I've got the light pulled all the way up as much as it goes over here. I cannot lift it any higher, and when I stand in front of the light reaches just above my chin, and I can't do my face, for instance, if I would like to do face therapy. So I would rather have this light higher so I can do face up to my waist, and then if I want to do my legs, then I can lower down the light. I cannot do it with my door here because my door is not high enough. Yes, I can remove this pulley system and just hang the light only on these cables, but then I will lose the ability to move the light up and down, which is important for me because different members of my family have different height. So I'm the tallest, but my wife is shorter than me, so she would rather want to lower the light down. So we need to have this ability to move the light up and down. It's quite important for us. That's why we don't want to get rid of the pulley system. The option is, of course, finding other solutions like mounting on the wall or maybe even using mobile stand. I actually mount this light on my built-in wardrobe, not a door as such for entering the room. It's a very solidly built, I think 70 years ago, built-in wardrobe, and the door is as solid as this one, so I can mount my light on it and it will hold the weight of the light. But of course you may have different situation. Your built-in wardrobe may be made of very thin plywood or something like this, and then of course it's not going to hold the weight, and the door will be as well very thin. My door in that wardrobe are this thick, so about 3 centimeters, so I can easily do it. And when I mount my light on my wardrobe door, I have it higher, so I can easily leave the light as high as I want and then lower it down if I want to do my legs as well, very easily. Another thing I want to say about mounting the light on the door, which I don't like, is that whenever you open the door and stop it like halfway or even all the way, the light will bang on it because it swings. Of course, if you do it gently, and if you remember that you've got light mounted behind the door, then you are going to do it gently and there will be no banging, like now. But if you have kids like me and they keep running out from the room, they may totally forgot about it. And then if your light keeps banging on the door, after your light is hit by this several times in a week, for a couple months, it may damage some components inside and it may destroy the light or maybe severely reduce the longevity of your light. So I think it's very wise to avoid your light being hanged on the door like this, especially when you use the door quite often. If you use the door very rare, or maybe if it's just you who are using this room, then that shouldn't be a problem, because of course you are aware that you've got light mounted and you will be very careful. But if you share your room with other people and they are not really concerned about your light, I think it would be advisable to mount the light on other things, like for instance the wall. Another thing to consider when you do light therapy in front of the light mounted on the door is that when you do it, you block the entrance and exit from the room. So if you are young, it may be not a problem for you, but let's say if you are elderly person who does it, and elderly people can do some dizzy spells or even faint from time to time unexpectedly. If they faint in front of the door while they do light therapy or after they do light therapy because, for instance, they were so dizzy they just fell down, they will block the door and you won't be able to get inside. If you live in the small house on the ground level, it shouldn't be a problem. You can probably access that room from the window if you break it. But let's say if you live in a block of flats high, you will probably have to call the fire brigade to get to the room to help this person lying on the floor, because they may lying down in front of the door blocking the entrance to the room. So from this perspective, I feel like it's the safest way for you, for your family, and for the light not to mount it on the door, mount it better on the wall. And you've got the pulley system, you can use it if you want to leave it up and down, or if you just want to have the light in one specific height, you can use the other brackets like L brackets, which also allow to do it. I thought this video give you some food for thoughts if you are new to red light therapy. If you have any questions about mounting the light, please check out my other videos. I've done several videos about different mounting options. And I wonder, how do you mount your lights, or how are you planning to mount your lights? So please share with me this information in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. For more information about the lights I use and recommend and discount codes, please check the link in the video description below. I hope to see you again. Thank you very much.